MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyson Ross starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
John Jaso heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
First baseman, John Jaso.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games. So they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Line toward right center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines it to center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
Jung Ho Gong will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over .350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Ross pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Ready with the 0-2. And he got him. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Gregory Polanco will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Low for ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped foul wide of first. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Starling Marte steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
David Freese readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That home run a moment ago, estimated at 408 feet. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, now you start to wonder if he's a little unnerved by that 2-run homer. He comes right back and leaves this one in the middle of the zone. And his first inning troubles continue.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Garrett Cole gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he had his good stuff going in his last start, recording 10 strikeouts. He'll look to duplicate that here.
John Jay will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep, really lifts your whole ball club. That's what these guys are looking to do if they can take this third and final game here.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's safe.
Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might have hit him, though, on the heel of the glove, and now they've got a leadoff base runner.
Into the box, Melvin Upton Jr. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Nobody out, runner on first. This is line to left, and he drops it.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Will Myers will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
None out, runners at first and second. And it's quickly 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
First and second here with nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
In now, Brett Wallace. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And there's ball one.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. One and two, here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gong retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Steve, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, they're already down by one after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Here comes the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
First pitch on its way. Matt Kemp is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
One and one, here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
And you know, in this ballpark, you get guys second and third, you've got to take advantage, especially early on. These chances might not come all that often.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Batting 7th.
Corey Spangenberg will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And even with 3 runs in here, that guy's still a threat to go at first. He may try and make this inning worse.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Derek Norris will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And a lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and It's just not happening so far.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. 1 inning in the books here. The Padres on top, 3-2. Josh Harrison will step forward to start us out here in the second with his club down a run.
Yeah, and you figured that you'd be in pretty good shape after a 2-run top of the first, but not so.
Ross into his motion. Here's the delivery. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Hit to third. Wallace is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, catcher, Chris Stewart.
Now at the plate, Chris Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit down the third base line. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Garrett Cole.
In now, Garrett Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. Tyson Ross strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Pitcher, Tyson Ross.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
In now is John Jay, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
And he takes strike two. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Got him. Dropped by the catcher, though. Stewart recovers, but the throw is not in time. Jay reaches on the strikeout.
Oh, man, that just can't happen behind the plate.
So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Melvin Upton Jr. stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. At the knees, strike one. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Leading off the inning, John Jaso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ross sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is knocked down over there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Jung Ho Gong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Kemp. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Upton. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready now, Starling Marte. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2 flyouts here to start the inning. It's a little different pitching in this place. You got to figure the more fly balls he gets here, the better.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around. You want to make guys hit it on the ground, and you still do, but there's no question that fly balls get swallowed up here much easier than they do in just about any other park in baseball.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. Hits ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home. The tag here by Norris is not in time, and the run's in to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Jordy Mercer stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Will Myers digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Will Myers.
First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Brett Wallace is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Well, behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. You know, they do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the passed ball.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
One out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Here's the 2-1. Popped high in the air. Gong is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Josh Harrison is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
For Pittsburgh, the left fielder number 5, Josh Harrison.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Ross is ready, 2-1 on its way. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Oh, that grounder got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Chris Stewart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Nope.
2-0 now.
2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. The pitcher, Garrett Cole, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. they do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's John Jaso now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. Pulled toward right center field. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Corey Spangenberg is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Good curveball, strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in show motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, it looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harrison is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyson Ross.
Tyson Ross comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, strikeout last time, and it's been a tough series for him so far. Let's see if we can make a little bit of an adjustment here in this at-bat.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Drilled to first. Jaso comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Jung-Ho Gong will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Looking a little off here to start the fifth.
Ross gets the sign. 3-0 on its way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton waits on it. He's got it one away.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Liner toward right center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Well, this ball's sinking quickly, and he just doesn't want to go for that shoestring catch. This is a nice job to tuck himself into a slide and put it away.
Here's Starling Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's David Freese to stand in. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker. So
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Pittsburgh. Halfway home. Tied at 3. John Jay comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out.
The left fielder.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Will Myers will be next. That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses. Ball 4.
And that's going to break a string of 7 in a row that he set down. And so now with 1 away, they finally get themselves another base run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
And that wasn't a protection swing up there with the 0-2 count either. He smoked that pitch. Just wound up being right at somebody.
Standing in now, Brett Wallace. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Jordy Mercer will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Jordy Mercer.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High and deep to right center. Jay looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Brad Hand will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 52, Brad Hand. The left fielder,
Josh Harrison stands in.
Josh Harrison.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Kemp on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Stewart.
Chris Stewart digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Wallace is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Through 5.5. It's 4-3 Pittsburgh. Hervis Solarte will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Cole gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Matt Kemp will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Too high, 1-2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 1-2. And Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it. You can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much better than earlier in the ballgame and getting much better results as well.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll take a look at ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runner goes for second. Swinging a liner back through the box. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, I think these guys are pretty lucky just to get an out on this play. You see, they try to start the double play at second base. That doesn't work out, and they're pretty fortunate that the relay throw is in time to at least get the out at first.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here at Petco Park, It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. John Jaso is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Into the box, Jung-Ho Gong. As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. On the move is Jay. 1 out.
The batter, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Right side, Myers gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Jay on the run. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. 5-3 Pittsburgh. Number 16 is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Ball that's outside.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Cole's ready. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Get out of here. Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
John Jay will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit lately, so hopefully he learned some things from that last at-bat so he can start to turn things around here with a base hit.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Archimedes Caminero will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Caminero.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Well, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Comes set, now the pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. Around third is Jay, heading for the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
So striding in, Will Myers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
And I think all in all, he's done a pretty good job behind the plate here tonight, but to me, that one's a strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Well, this is a big roll of the dice here. I mean, you're the tying run. Luckily, though, this works out and gets him to a spot where he can score on just a sac fly. But if that didn't work out, you might have just run your team right out of the ball game.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High pop-up. Gong camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Brett Wallace will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
He waits. Now the pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Whew, that's a heck of a challenge there, especially with 2 outs and a base open.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Stewart is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Pirates 5 and the Padres 4. Number 40 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 40.
Leading off the inning, David Freese, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
David Freese.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Jordy Mercer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Ready once again, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Tony Watson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tony Watson.
Hervis Solarte will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hervis Solarte.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Boy, that got a lot of the plate, cutting right across the zone. I think if he had that pitch to do over, he would have taken a rip at that one.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Marte is under it. 2 down.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Corey Spangenberg gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
2 out, nobody on. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the 9th. Chris Stewart will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Sean Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Sean Rodriguez.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
John Jaso will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Seared down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Nothing in the Pittsburgh 9th. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They trail it here by just a run. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Striding in to start the 9th, Derek Norris, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Melanson's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
And this is not the way you want to start the 9th inning on the mound. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Now in a 1-run game, that puts a tying run on base to start things out.
Number 11 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
A big first out there. That keeps the tying run anchored at first, and that's important because it's still going to take an extra base hit to get him home.
John Jay comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeze will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Boy, that's a nice job at third of knowing exactly where he is in relation to his surroundings. And he's able to make the play on the move to record that out.
In now, Melvin Upton Jr. as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Pirates win it 5-4. Good night from San Diego.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base.